Stop building your guys' TNT cannons like this. And start building your TNT cannons like this. In today's video, guys, I'll be teaching you guys how to build an amazing TNT cannon just like the one I just showed you guys. Now, this TNT cannon will not only cause damage right in front of where your TNT cannon is lined up, but if you remove some of the barreling, then it'll destroy everything above it as well. But yeah, without further ado, guys, let's get right into the video. Alright, so pretty much this is what we're going to be needing for our build. Pretty much anything on this upper half is what you're going to be needing for your survival build. Oops, I accidentally got this mixed around. But this is what you're going to be needing if you're building a survival build, plus some, like, around 1,000 TNT. I mean, you could go with less than that, but I would suggest around that amount, which is going to take a lot of work, so you guys are going to need to build a TNT farm. But this is what you're going to need for creative mode, and simply with the TNT dispenser with the MBT plus information, pretty much you just fill a dispenser up with TNT, and then click control, and then use your mouse button, and click on that, and it'll give you an MBT plus data TNT dispenser. Alright, so now that we're up on top of the platform, pretty much you're going to want to start with placing your TNT dispensers. And you're going to place them inside of this row, similar to what I'm doing right here. And then you're going to place one at the end, and then place 4 more on this side, facing towards me. And when you have that done, you're going to want to place 1 more layer on top of all of these dispensers. And now that you have done that, it should look very, very similar to what I have built just right here. And then what you're going to do is take 3 cobblestone and place them on each side, just like this. And then you're going to run dispensers all the way up, kind of like this, for pretty much like 5 to 10 blocks. Whoa, why is this invisible? That was very unsettling. Alright, absolutely perfect. Now I'm just going to add cobblestone to each side, make it 3 blocks out, so that way you can run redstone all the ways up this TNT cannon, so that it will actually fire for you. Now, it should look just like this for now. And one thing I did forget to grab was the, it was the ladder. I don't know how I forgot. I don't know how I even forgot to say the name. But yeah, I forgot to grab the ladder. And so we're going to place those 2 right there. And then we're going to want to barrel this out as far as we can, just so that it shoots straight. Now, this should be more than long enough, but if it isn't, you can make it longer. And if you want it to shoot up and actually hit the top of this wall, then you would actually make this shorter. So depending on what you want, you guys can change the barrel size. But I would definitely recommend it to be at least no less than this area. This is probably the minimum right here. So now we're going to place water at the bottom, and then we're going to start running the redstone up this entire TNT cannon. So to start, I'm actually going to need to extend this platform because, stupidly, I didn't actually make the redstone or enough space to place the redstone. So we're just going to quickly extend this platform. Okay, now that this is extended quite well, we're going to place redstone repeaters along all the power side of the TNT dispenser. Now, the reason why I called this TNT dispenser's power is because this will provide the launch for this TNT over here that will launch it straight into this wall and hopefully blow a hole right through it. But pretty much we're going to just run redstone along all of this and connect it to every single piece of redstone repeater that we have connected to the power. Now we're going to run this back too, and then we're going to go around and connect this all the way over to the actual cannon power. No, I mean the cannon shots themselves. Yeah, shots. We're going to go with that. Okay, so pretty much I did this already on this side. If you look at this, we're just going to be doing the same thing again. Okay, guys, now this is the most critical part of the entire TNT cannon design. You're going to want to take these redstone repeaters, place 1 here. Oop, that was completely unintentional. But you're going to place 1 repeater, set it to 4 ticks. You're going to place another repeater 3 blocks back at 4 ticks. Then you're going to go over here, place a comparator, click it once, and then place 2 redstone on it. And then you're going to want to do that over here as well. Although, actually, I'm going to move this back one because it makes me really uncomfortable that it's on a corner, and I don't know how well that would work. So we're going to move it back one, and then we're going to do the same thing. And now your TNT cannon should look just exactly like this, or very similar. Now, if there's something different, I would very much recommend you to correct that right now. And now we're going to connect the button, place one redstone, place the button, and now we're actually going to wire up this TNT part. So what you're going to need is you're going to need to take those slabs out. You're going to need to run them up just like this. And you're going to need to run this all the way up the entire length of the cannon part itself. And you're going to see why in just a second. But we're going to do this to the other side as well. Just like this. And perfect. Now you're going to take redstone repeaters and go all the way down on the far side of these redstone slab like outcrops, and you're going to place them at the far edge of it, just like this, and it has to face directly into the redstone or the dispensers themselves. And then you're going to run up the entire thing with redstone dust. Now this side should be fully operational. Take a good look at it so that you can replicate it for your own builds. And now we're going to do it for this side as well. But for this one, I'm just going to do this in reverse operations. You could do it in either way. Just you have to have this on pointing directly towards the dispensers. And just like that, beautifully done. Now, if you guys have this done, this TNT cannon should work perfectly now. Let me check this over quickly just to make sure that I didn't mess up anywhere. Alright, I've just checked it over and it should work. So let's test it in 3, 2, 1. Okay, so far everything looks... Okay, for a second I thought I was missing water. But good thing I wasn't. Imagine if I was missing water, though. Because when the TNT's in that water, it does not look like there's water. And for a second, I just absolutely freaked out. But yeah, as you guys can see, it caused spread damage, which would actually be very effective in a battle against a wall if they had an army in front, because that'd kill both sides of the army. But also, this goes back 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 layers of stone. Now that's very impressive, because most walls are only 3 layers. And if this was gravel inside the wall to stop you from getting in, that would break it in only like 5 shots from your cannon. And if you guys were wondering how to defend your cannon, all you have to do is actually place obsidian, which is why I had it inside the thing, and just place it all the way along this entire cannon, all the way lengthwise up and down, so that your cannon is protected from your own blasts and from blasts from on top of the wall, which there might be battlements. But yet again, we're going to be firing the wall until we get all the way through, just because it is so satisfying firing a TNT cannon. It's beautiful. Just absolutely gorgeous. But I also have to show you guys, I feel like I have a responsibility to show you guys what else this TNT cannon to do. If you guys lower the barrel itself, you can just click on the button, and now we'll see what the difference is. Do you guys see that? This is the difference right here. If you guys build a TNT cannon with less of a barrel, it'll send TNT up to the top of the wall and blow up the people on top, if there are people on top of the wall. So that would be immense damage right there. Now say you were to shorten this barrel even more. Let's just see what happens. Whew! Yeah, so if you guys really hate the people on top of the wall, you could just change it up a little bit and do a lot more damage to them. But, again, we want to get through this wall, not destroy the people on top of the wall. So we're going to extend this barrel all the way to... Yeah, that seems about good. And now we're going to click the button again. And remember, I forgot to mention this warning, but do not click the button until the TNT finishes firing. Otherwise, you'll blow up your entire cannon. And I will show that at the end of this video, because why not? Alright, let's see. Is that going to get us through? Oh, that's so close. I feel like we're really close to the other side. But I'm going to keep firing until we actually get there. And remember, this is destroying it 4 layers at a time. Yup. It took about 4 to 5 shots to get through that wall, I believe. And now, as I promised, as we roll the end credits, we will be blowing up this cannon in 3, 2, 1. Anyways, guys, if you guys did enjoy the video, make sure to like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys.